Williams has confirmed it will give Formula One tests to Robert Kubica and Paul di Resta in the near future as it evaluates both drivers for a 2018 race seat alongside Lance Stroll. Williams currently fields 18-year-old rookie Stroll alongside Felipe Massa, who had planned to retire at the end of last season before returning after Valtteri Bottas' sudden move up to Mercedes. Massa has stressed he wants to remain in F1 with Williams next year, but an underwhelming 2017 campaign that has seen him score just 1 point more than his inexperienced teammate has led the team to consider alternative options. A report from Motorsport magazine's Mark Hughes earlier this week claimed Williams would run Kubica and di Resta back-to-back in a 2014 Spec Williams in Hungary, with the pair leading the chase for Massa's seat in 2018. Kubica has been working for a full-time F1 comeback throughout the year, having last raced in 2010 before suffering severe injuries to his right arm and hand in a rally accident. Di Resta has worked with Williams in a reserve role for some time, and impressed after a late call-up in Hungary earlier this year when Felipe Massa fell ill after FP3. Williams technical chief Paddy Lowe confirmed the plans to test Kubica and di Resta together on Friday in Japan, but stressed the team had a long list of drivers under consideration for next year. "We will test those two drivers. We won't give away any information around what we do within those tests. That's a private matter for us, and I would stress that that doesn't mean that they're the only drivers under consideration," Lowe said. "We're considering quite a large range, of which they are only two possibilities." With few seats left on the F1 grid in 2018, Williams is seen to offer drivers one of the best remaining options, giving the team the chance to take its time before making a decision. "It seems like we're one of the last chairs available for next year. Of course Felipe is very much in the frame, very high on our list of possibilities, but we owe it to ourselves to take a look around and see what could be the best option for the team going forwards," Lowe said. "All options are under consideration, to be honest. You've probably seen a number of names that are floating around that we're looking at, but honestly the range is almost unlimited. We will consider all ideas. We're not in a super hurry to do so, and we'll just make sure we land the best lineup we can." Follow at Luke Smith. Renault may wait an additional 3 months before allowing ex-FIA technical chief Marcin Budkowski to join its Formula One operation in a bid to appease rival teams left unhappy by the move. Budkowski, a point of reference for all teams with technical queries about their cars, tendered his resignation with the FIA last week ahead of a move to Renault that was announced on Friday. As Budkowski is only required to take 3 months of gardening leave, F1 team bosses were left fuming that someone privy to information about their cars could take their knowledge to a rival not long after leaving another role. As a result, Renault is currently in talks with the FIA about extending Budkowski's gardening leave by an additional 3 months, meaning he would not join until April at the earliest. "There has been lots of talk about the length of gardening leave, not from us. We always made it clear that we would not want to be aggressive in relation to that," Renault F1 chief Cyril Abiteboul said. "From a contractual perspective, he could be available from early next year, but we have had a constructive discussion with the FIA and I believe that we are close to reaching an agreement on a start date that would, I say, make everyone comfortable. I think that is a date of early April, which is basically twice his gardening leave provision has been discussed, has been invoked. Nothing has been confirmed yet, but that is something we are completely prepared to entertain as far as we are concerned." Abiteboul also expressed his doubt that Budkowski could have much of an influence on its plans in the near future, making any information he has from teams about their 2018 cars redundant. "When you recruit someone, it is not a short-term opportunity. All the designs of next year's car are already frozen," Abiteboul said. "We are in the process of manufacturing molds, suspension geometry, all of that is already decided since months. It is not something that is going to influence, and things will again start from scratch for 2019. There is limited influence someone like that can make to a car, and because of the obsolescence of information in Formula One, it's not going to make a huge difference. We are taking that person because he has the skills, he has the experience of Formula One. This is required for our program and our project, which is to become a top team by 2020 full stop. It's not for what he knows today." Follow at Luke Smith 1.